Anyway, so the PNP caretaker for West St. Thomas, Mr. Hubert Williams, has found himself in trouble with the police. He has been charged with assault and obstruction following an alleged altercation with the police in Danvers Pen last Friday. Williams, a councillor for the White Horses Division, is set to appear in the St. Thomas Parish Court on August 13. He's charged jointly with 3 PNP activists in connection with the incident. Councillor Williams is also a former mayor of Morant Bay. He was reportedly served with 2 summonses on Monday. A video seen by Nationwide shows Councillor Williams among a group of people, including at least 2 policemen, during what appears to be a heated exchange. In the footage, Councillor Williams and others can be heard shouting at the police. The charges reportedly stem from this confrontation, which followed claims that a mentally ill man had been assaulted by members of the JCF. In a subsequent TikTok live, Councillor Williams criticized the police, saying that they need to be restrained in how they interact with people of unsound mind.
My attorney told me this morning I will be summoned to attend court for it. So even if the residents them try to make the police them know that these people have mental challenges, they might be prosecuted for it. So we have to really look at how policing work done and look at it. I'm an elected councillor, former mayor, and at the same time, they want to summon me to go to court. So what the ordinary man going to do? There's no hope for the ordinary citizen of this land. I'm not one of the person to be diplomatic about this thing. I don't wish to be. I'm going to be candid. The police have to really go back and do some training. They have to reflect on them action. They have to remember, say, when a life is taken, even if you change your mind the next minute, you can't restore life.
That's Councillor Hubert Williams of the White Horses Division in West St. Thomas. He's also the People's National Party's prospective candidate for the next general elections. In other police-related news, the police say they're searching for 5 men in connection with the recent stoning of JUTC buses. You'll recall that a teenager has been taken into custody in connection with one of the incidents. He remains in police custody. At least 8 of the JUTC buses, new buses, were vandalized. The majority of the incidents occurred in the vicinity of Marvelly, Drewsland, and Headley Avenue in St. Andrew. The police, keep staying with the police. The police are making a renewed call for the government to provide them with a complete health insurance coverage for all ranks of the force. A member of the Jamaica Police Federation, Corporal Tanisha Lewis, made the call at a funeral service for a colleague on Monday.
We have lost yet another member to illness. And I must ask again, how many times? How much more? This moment is more than a moment of grief. It's a moment of reckoning. Let me be clear that we are still renewing our call firmly and urgently for a 100% health insurance coverage for all members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
That is a member of the Federation, Corporal Tanisha Lewis, making that call. The deceased policewoman, Corporal Kenesha Allen, died in May after a long battle with ill health, right? She had served the force for more than 20 years. Corporal Lewis, who is also a veteran, says providing full health coverage is a bare minimum to honor the sacrifices made by members of the force.
The government of Jamaica, as our employer, must respond with the seriousness, the urgency, and the compassion that this issue demands. Our members give their lives in service. The least we must be guaranteed is adequate health care when illness comes. We will continue advocating for the hospital protocols to be observed that uphold our dignity and reflect the sacrifices we make. Too many of our officers spend time in waiting rooms in the hospitals than in our divisions and with our families. Too many are sent home without answers, and too many are forced to fight silent battles alone, afraid and unanswered.
Corporal Tanisha Lewis of the Police Federation making a case there for complete health insurance to members of the JCF. There's another story here that I want to bring to your attention. You know, a family is distraught this morning. Why? Their father and husband has just disappeared. The father and husband is a 36-year-old man, Andrew Hilton. Mr. Hilton has been reported missing since last Wednesday, July 16. He's from Campbell's Boulevard, off Waltham Park Road, I think Campbell's Boulevard is. He's an employee of the separate group of companies. And his wife, Kadisha, says she last spoke with him when they both left for work earlier that Wednesday.
So when work over now, I go for the baby. Kind of tell me already, so I collect the baby. So I go for the baby, and when I come home now, after 6, I call him, tell him, so I pick up the baby, and I not get him. So it's a ring. That's a ring straight. And I say, yes, I'm not paying no mind, I do. So when I realize I see 10 o'clock past, I still not 11 o'clock, still not. I probably gone out, with him gone have a drink or so, and would have come in or whatever. So I leave all the grill open the night because I never did know say him never come back. So I wake up in the 1 o'clock and I realize say him not there. I still call the phone and ring, nothing.
Kadisha Hilton. Andrew, her husband, was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt, a pair of blue jeans and brown shoes. Mrs. Hilton is hoping for her husband's safe return.
I went to the police and I made a file a missing report. You know, honestly, I went there the Thursday and I filed the report, but I didn't sign the paper the Thursday, you know, because I was really hoping that somebody did hear from him. So I went back there the Friday and to officially sign the paper because I never hear from him. Yesterday my daughter said to me that, Mommy, I don't want my little brother to grow an unknown father. I am hoping, I am praying, I am just trusting God because everything is out of our hands now. It is in the hands of God now. I'm just trusting that He will, He will come through for the family.
Kadisha Hilton, the wife of missing Andrew Hilton. And you can understand the pain that she's suffering and the members of that house is suffering. Yeah? If you have any information on the whereabouts of Andrew Hilton, you can contact the Halfway Tree Police at 876-926-8184. That's 926-8184. The 119 police emergency number or your nearest police station. Yeah? We're going to turn to another story that the world is now beginning to turn some attention to. And that is the mass